we're all here for what we consider to be a very, very special occasion. It's the groundbreaking for what is our De Leon soccer complex, but it's really the De Leon sports complex, because as you're going to hear from our speakers, there's a lot of different activities that will be going on here. And it's something we're really excited about because it's a joint city school project. And so I would like to introduce our first speaker. It's Commissioner Hilda Salinas.
Yes, the last name is still Salinas. On this beautiful morning, I'm so excited to bring you such wonderful news. As you can see, all the environment around here is buzzing. We are very, very excited to bring forth this new project. It is particularly exciting because it is another one of those thoughts to continue working together, to bring partnerships together. And our school district and our city has worked very well together, and we're very excited about that. We're very proud of that. And this is just another example of one of those exciting opportunities. It is a project that is welcoming. It is a really critical part. It's going to become a very critical part of our community. We have a lot of children, a lot of students who will be able to benefit from this. And we are always excited to do to work together in projects where we can really bring the community together so that we can continue to prosper as a city and continue to build upon the assets which we already have. So with that, I will leave you with Sally again so that she can continue to introduce the remaining speakers, and they will bring to light the everything, that all the amenities that the park is going to have. Thank you very much, and I'm so excited that you're here.
Our next speaker is Commissioner Marcus Barrera.
I'll keep it short. We're excited about this new park. We spent a lot of time working on it, and I mean months and actually years of planning. So this was the first segment of a new park system that we're trying to create. Because the city already owned the land and worked with the school district to work with their land, it became more feasible. It is expensive, but it's a project that is within budget, and we believe will do great things for McAllen. We want to try and draw people into our city, and so this facility is going to be really, really nice. It'll be a facility that people from all over the valley will come in to play soccer. So that not only helps our children who play soccer, but also the people who are doing business in the city, because these people will be coming in and spending money in our city, and that's really important for us to have that dual motive. So I'd like to invite Emily Molina to come up here. She's my next door neighbor, and she's one of the she's one of the reasons why we're having parks like this, because there's about 1,000, 5,000 other kids out there like her that are really good at soccer and really do a great job, and without this kind of facility they really can't excel to the next level. So we're real proud of her, and you'll see good things come from her in the future. So but anyway, we thank everybody for being here, and I'd like to thank all of the school district because they've worked wonderfully with us on this. We couldn't have done it without them. So again, welcome. I mean, welcome and thanks for everything you've done. You stay right there. You stay right there.
Next, we'd like to recognize our school board members that are here. We have Danny Vela.
Good morning.
Javier Faras. Sam Saldivar.
Good morning, everyone.
And the president of the school board, Hilda Garza de Chazo, will say a few words.
My father is talking to me back there, and I have to pay attention to him. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out this morning. It's a beautiful day. We're glad you're here. And on behalf of the entire Board of Trustees at McAllen ISD, I want to thank you, welcome you, and let you know that we are truly excited about this project. This is evidence. It shows that the district and the city can work together, and when we do work together, we can accomplish great things. And we're accomplishing a great thing today for our students and all of our community in McAllen. We will have a football stadium here that will also be transformed into a large football stadium that will also be able to host Friday night football games. That for the district is a tremendous, tremendous advantage because we will be able to handle 2 football games on Friday night and not have to worry about having those Thursday night games. And for those of you who are parents of athletes or band students or cheerleaders, you know how difficult a Thursday night game can be. So we're real proud of that, and we're real happy about that. We're also going to have of course, the soccer fields, and I'm so glad that girls are playing soccer, and I'm so glad that y'all are doing great. And of course, we're going to also have some tennis courts, and I'm real happy about that. I am a tennis player, and I do support the USTA leagues, and I'm glad because our youngsters will have another safe and great place to play tournament tennis. As you know, McAllen has been awarded the Taft Tournament in a couple of years, and that is a huge event for McAllen, and it encompasses a lot of different sports, and we will be able to host some of those sporting events in this great facility. This joint effort by the city and the school shows that we are working together to make McAllen a destination city. We want people to come to McAllen, enjoy McAllen for its great benefits, a great weather that we have here, that we can host tournaments, we can host events year round. We want people to make McAllen a destination city, come here for athletic events that we can truly host just like a lot of other cities across the state of Texas. So we thank you. We are so happy that you're here. We want to thank the City Commission for working with us, and we know that this is going to be a great facility for all of us. Thank you so much.
We also have a representative from the Public Utility Board, Mr. Charles Amos. And a lot of the work that the Parks and Recreation Department does is in coordination with our Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. And we have Brian Lewis, who is going to speak to you all. He is the president of our Parks and Recreation Advisory Board.
This right here is why sports complexes like this are being built. If you look at this weather year round, we've got weather that is absolutely 100% conducive for outdoor activity, and especially 3 months out of the year, where a lot of the rest of the state has nice, cold, bone-chilling weather. We get to enjoy something like this, and hopefully bring some folks from up north. But I want to thank everyone for being out today. Obviously, this has been a project that's been in the works for several years. Actually, it's the first project that's actually hitting the boards from the Blue Ribbon Committee that was formed by City Commission back in 2009 to address and look into the sports needs of the city and look into the different benefits, obviously, that sports facilities can provide. We all know, of course, adult-wise as well as children, activity from a health standpoint is fabulous. But moreover, there's also recognition that we can actually build something that may actually bring some economic benefit to the city as well. And it's very rare that you'll have projects that you can put on the boards that are dual purpose such as that. And this is one that we definitely feel can take McAllen and drive us onward towards being the recreational leader here in the valley. With that, this will be a multi-purpose park, just so everyone knows. Soccer, yes. The stadium itself, there'll be a 4,000 seat football stadium that's going to be turf field that'll be built here. Again, this is in collaboration with the school district, which is phenomenal. That we've been able, again, to think outside the box and where can we pair with our resources and bring them together to create benefit for everyone. So with that, the first actual episode that will occur out here is going to be I'm proud to announce the Boys and Girls Club of McAllen has created a signature event with the city of McAllen. It will be called the Tamale Festival. So as many of our sister cities have their festivals, I'm proud to announce to you today, also as a member of the Boys and Girls Club Board of Directors, that McAllen will host our first Tamale Festival in December here at this park. The creative juices are flowing. I want you to know there are all sorts of really, as you can imagine, neat ideas starting to form and come from the things that can be done out here. But that will be in December. And once again, there will be a lot of green space out here for people to enjoy. So you'll see that it's going to be more than just a sports complex. So with that, I thank you again for coming out today. And we look forward to seeing the progress of the project.
We'd like to recognize some of our other partners. We have members of our senior advisory board here. Would y'all raise your hands? This group serves as a lot of volunteers to help us when we have groundbreakings, when we have ribbon cuttings, and we couldn't do it without them. We also have our city engineering department. Yvette, raise your hand. Public Works, Traffic, PD, our city manager is here, our assistant city manager, Wendy Smith, our HR department, and our code enforcement. And we're hoping we do not end up breaking any codes while we're out here and through construction. We have Ronnie Tavares here from the Blue Ribbon Committee, who is the co-chair. We have another one of our advisory board members here, Raymond Marino. And we have Julie Rankin, who is with our planning department. And from the Convention and Visitors Bureau, we have Robert Lopez, who is specializing right now in drawing sports activities to this community. And they were instrumental with us to help us get the Games of Texas here for 2016 and 17, which will actually draw about 20,000 people to this community. So on that weekend, it's one weekend in 16 and one weekend in 17, I would not venture out to go to a restaurant if I were you, okay? We are just so excited about this park, and as you've heard, there are so many different activities. Basketball, tennis, the promenade, which will have a 300-foot interactive water feature, picnic areas. They're digging. What all this dirt is from is a stock pond that will be stocked with fish so that you can actually do fishing out here. And we will use that water to irrigate with. So it's going to be a multifaceted sports park out here. And now Commissioner Salinas would like to say a few last words to you all.
You know, I was recently at a forum, and one of the questions they asked me was, what is the greatest asset that McAllen has? I've been asked that question before, and my answer has always wholeheartedly been, it's people. And this is another example of why the people are what make McAllen great. Not just from the cooperation that we've had from our school board members and our superintendent, so I definitely want to thank them as well. But from everyone that has had a hand in not just being here today, but from having had the vision to bring us to this point. So definitely our Blue Ribbon Committee, thank you again. I know it's been long, it's been hard work, but we're here today, and that's another thing that's making McAllen that much more exciting, an exciting place to be at. But I don't know if everyone knows this. This particular park, once it's all done and finished and you see how beautiful it is, it has been designed in-house by our own staff. So I would like to give staff a big round of applause, if you may. Because this is going to be something that will truly be an asset to McAllen, and something that we're all going to be very excited to have our children and visitors come and see. So with that, again, I want to thank everyone here today, everyone who had a hand in bringing this dream to fruition, because without the help of those of you sitting here today, and everyone who's had a hand in bringing, like I said, this dream to reality, we wouldn't be here. So it is critical that we continue to work together and that we continue to work for our city, because it is a beautiful city, and I know it's one that we all love. Thank you very much.
And if I could have Raymond, Ronnie, Robert, and Emily come up here with the rest of our dignitaries so we can turn some dirt.
3, 2, 1.